even though the call is recorded, actually, just a minute, please. So the moment it's 3 minutes past 8, then we kickstart. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's wait. The moment it's 3 minutes past 8, we're just going to okay. We just have about 5 seconds to go. All right, it's 3 minutes past 8. So good evening to my West African participants. Good morning and good afternoon to those joining from outside the West African states on different time zones. I especially want to welcome you all. This is Jerry FX, and once again, I especially welcome you to our 3-day online boot camp on the essentials of Forex trading. I mean, I'm so glad to have you guys here. It is my pleasure to have each and every one of you joining from various corners of the globe. I mean, we have people joining in from Cameroon, and different parts of Nigeria. We are really blessed to have you guys here. And we know that you are here united by a shared passion for financial markets, the desire to unlock the secrets of successful Forex trading, and of course, ultimately, for financial freedom. So, I mean, that is what we are here for. In fact, I'm here for financial freedom because I'm also here to learn. So, in today's interconnected world, the online space stands as a beacon of opportunity. I mean, so many opportunities. And amongst others, Forex stands tall, offering endless possibilities and opportunities for those who dare to venture its realm. I mean, so great, a lot of opportunities and possibilities. So through this bootcamp, what we aim to do is to equip you with the essential knowledge and skills that you need to navigate the Forex market with confidence and precision. Mark my word, I'm very careful with my words, with confidence and precision. Confidence and precision. Now, we are going to move from understanding what Forex is, understanding currency pairs, to interpreting market trends, and a whole lot more. And trust me, our curriculum is specially designed to provide you with comprehensive foundation in Forex trading. I mean, I can't wait to just hit on the curriculum, but protocol, right? So guided by seasoned experts in the field, you will embark on a journey of discovery, uncovering the strategies and techniques that can lead to profitable outcomes in Forex. Now, but beyond the acquisition of knowledge and skill, because Jerry FX is not just focused on the skills and the knowledge. Of course, those are very important. I mean, without skills and knowledge, seest thou a man who is diligent in his work, he shall stand before kings. So without you being skilled in your work, I mean, there is no profitable outcome, right? Yes, but beyond this acquisition of knowledge and skills, this bootcamp serves as a gateway to a thriving community of traders where ideas are exchanged. Trust me, ideas rule the world. So as we embark on this educational journey together, myself, you, and the entire Jari FX team, I encourage you to approach each session with curiosity and determination, asking questions when necessary. And once again, you are welcome. So, but before we proceed, I would like that every participant should stay muted, please. Yeah, that will be important. We all should stay muted. And then if you have any question or any challenge as to following clearly with this call, please, you can just type your challenge or your question in the chat box, and trust me, the technical team will handle it at the best possible time. And I mean, guys, you are in for a good ride. I'm blessed and pleased. Myself and my team, we are highly pleased to have you guys join us this evening from whatsoever time zone you're joining in from. So welcome, 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 and welcome. I mean, I could stay on this welcome for long, but I know, our ears are itching. We want to see. Some people are even wondering, what is this on his chart? What is this on the screen? I mean, this stuff, trust me, I was once like you, like these things were so weird then. But right now, trust me, the best place where I get my stories from are from these black and whites. Like, they tell me a whole lot of stories, you get? And I can tell you that tomorrow we're going to have a bullish US dollar just from this. I mean, how is that possible? Right? So just stay tuned. So right now I want to present to you guys somebody, he's a friend, he's a brother, um, he's a colleague also. He joined Jerry FX on the 28th of December 2023. That was a couple of months ago, about 5 months. Today is 30th. Okay, about 5 months ago, he joined Jerry FX. In fact, trust me, he joined as a newbie and a total novice. But today, he is comfortably trading with confidence and precision. In fact, there are some things he trades in the forex market that, man, guys, I'll be like, bros, I salute you. I mean, there are a lot of things to trade, so we all have our own specifications. You get. So he started as a novice. He started as a novice. Probably some of you here even have a better background than him. It's possible, right? But one thing that has been so consistent is the fact that he has been able to learn how to learn. It is one thing to learn, and it is another thing to be able to learn how to learn. That is why you can have a couple of students in a class, but their results differ. So, but when you are able to learn how to learn, then your learning becomes interesting, and your learning becomes what? Profitable. So, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you my friend, my brother, my partner, a student, Mr. Joshua Pius. So he's going to share his screen right away, and trust me, I'm also going to learn. Now, what he stands to do right here is to show you some few stuff. You just have to see a few things, and primarily what he wants to do is he's going to analyze. You're going to see a live analysis of what will be happening in the forex market tomorrow. I don't even know what pair is going to, or what currency he wants to talk about. I don't know what currency he wants to talk about, but please just stay tuned. I know you're curious. I know you're here to gain knowledge and to build skills, but please and please trust me, this guy is well loaded. I am here with my pen and my jotter. So, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Mr. Joshua Pius. So, brother, it's up to you, bro. It's up to you, brother. So I guess I'm going to remove my microphone now and use a earpiece so I can hear you clearly. An earpiece, rather. So, brother, up to you.
Okay. Good evening, guys. If you can hear me, please drop a one on the chat, please. If you can hear me, drop a one on the chat so I can know. Wow, 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 wow. The turn up is smart. Thank you very much. Yeah, as my boss has said, my name is Joshua. Thank you, Mr. Felix, for the opportunity. I really want to say a big thank you to JFX for giving me this opportunity to share my idea, what I think. Yes, right away, I will share my screen. And as you've all been told, I'm here to analyze the markets. Okay, I'll say good evening once again. Please, if you can see my chart, drop a 2 on the chart, so we can move on. If you can see my chart, drop a 2 on the chart. I can see the 2. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Wow, 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 wow. See massive turn-ups. Yes, thank you very much. Okay, as I said earlier, my name is Joshua, and I'm a student of Jaiwe FX. I was once like you. I did this. I started like this. And now today I can boldly tell you, yes, I see the market differently. I know what these candlesticks look like. I know what they mean, and I tell you. Okay, today my work here is just to analyze the market for the coming hour, the coming minutes, that is what Forex is all about. Predicting the price of a particular currency, of a particular pair in the coming hour, in the coming minute. So I'll be using GBP. The pair I trade mostly is GBP JPY, which we call the Great British Pound Japanese Yen. That is the part. Please, if your mic is unmuted, please mute your mic. Thank you very much. Okay. Yes. Back to the chart now. When seeing this, I just come to my chart and I see this. Well, for a normal person, the person will just see a plain jargons on the chart. But me, I'm seeing something differently. First of all, I enter my chart. What am I seeing? I'm seeing a downtrend. Now let's move to a much higher time frame to get a clear view of how it looks like. Okay, I'm seeing something. I'm seeing an uptrend. Price has been going up. This thing, you get to know them. Price has been going up, up, up. All of a sudden, price change tends to want to move down. And I also found out that what there are series of things here. What are all these things? But you get to know them. Jerry FX is there for you. They will teach you everything, and you get to whereby. Trust me, by the end of the boot camp, you know everything. I believe. Okay. Yes. I open my chart. I'm here to analyze to you, so let's get it done. Okay, first of all, I look out for my structure, and on my 4 hours time frame, I'm tending to see a downtrend towards this side. I'm seeing a downtrend towards this side. For me to confirm this trend and for me to confirm it's valid, I need to come down to a much lower time frame. Time frame, you get to know more about time frame. Let me move to 3 hours. I'm still seeing a downtrend, although price decided to go up this afternoon. Today, as of today, price tends to change direction and to go up. But we know why it's trying to go up. Me, I'm here to predict for you guys. So you can still use them as signals. Okay. Going on down to the 2 hours, I'm still seeing my downtrend on the GBP JPY. I'm moving down to my 1 hour. I'm still seeing my downtrend. Okay, how am I going to get a trade and what am I going to look out for? Okay, for the past few days now, price has been pulling down. Price has been pulling down. That is to say, the Japanese yen is creating more intense power towards the Great British Pound. The Japanese yen is creating more power towards the Great British Pound. And how did I know this? Because I know it, yes. You just focus on the boot camp and you will know all these things. Okay, let's get this done. Enough of the talking. Okay, I've been observing. Yeah, price has been going. Sorry, permit me to delete this. Okay, price has been going for I've been having series of lower lows and lower high, lower low, this lower high, lower low, lower high. I have a lower low, a high, a little bit high here. Then price came down. I what? Came up again, came down. I what? It broke structure. For me, I call this my chalk. Chalk. I named this chalk. It's very, very interesting. Yeah, I give it chalk. Why I give it chalk is just like a change of character, a change of character, a confirmation that price wants to go up. The British pound are getting angry. They want to overtake the Japanese yen. Okay, and I'll see. Oh, a change of character that the British pound they want to take over. After my break of structure, what do I need to look for? I look for my I take my Fibonacci tool. Where is my Fibonacci tool? You get to know that also. I draw my Fibonacci and see for this place. And I see that, oh, price has come to react at that level. And if we observe, there's what we call an order block. Yeah, you get to know more about. I'm naming some series of things that why is this guy saying some things? No, it is not weird. You too, I was once there. I was one there. Believe me, I was once there. But now I'm not there anymore. Okay, saying something like an order block where price tend to react from. But for me, I'm seeing a change of character and I'm seeing another block. Another block is where orders have been placed. Yes, orders. Yes, price come react and people take orders from that place. That technically say it. Yeah. So for what I've observed, price just came, fill an IPA level here. This place, price came to fill. After filling the IPA level, fair value gap, you get to know about those ones also. It tends to go up. And now, my prediction for tomorrow. Let's get this done. Enough of the talking. I don't like talking too much. Sir. I don't like the much higher time frame for execution. I like going to a much lower time frame to see things differently, to see to get my trade done. Particularly I'm on a trade. If you go back to another, listen, I'm on a trade close to TP. I'm already on a trade, but I still want to analyze another move for you guys. At least let me go. Okay, I'm back to the normal chat I was before. Okay, confirming to the trend, I need series of break of structure to confirm. Series of break of structure. I've gotten a break of structure on this side. I got the inner break of structure here, and I have another another break of structure, another break of structure. Believe me, another break of structure towards this side. A change of character. You can call it a break of structure. You can call it so. Technically, this is not a change of character anymore. It's called a break of structure. A break of structure. Yeah. I don't have much time. I don't have much time. So this break of structure. What will I look for? What will I be looking for now? Since I've seen my break of structure, what will I be looking for since I've seen my break of structure? I will need a retest down to a retest down, and I will need my other block. Where can I get my point of interest? I need place to place my order. I will need a place for the place of my order. Okay, attempt to see what it is. I will need price. For me, I will need price to come down to this place. I'll place my order. You see, price has already come there, react at that place, and what it's time to go up. But I will still need price. I will still need price to come back to this zone, come back, react at this point, and what I aim for the up. I aim for the upside, and I can just take my long two and what set my buy position to what target the closest 1 to 3, and what's this new high here. I can just target it and hit it. Me technically, the IFS have made me a sniper trader. I know I will just reduce and what I aim for the upside. This might take a while. This might take tomorrow morning for it to come into this zone and what hit the upside. This might take some time for it to come hit the upside. But for me, this is not a right entry for me. This is not a right entry for me. Yes, this is not the right entry. This is never. If I could do it, I would take a long time for me to even take trades. I'll just go back to my 15 minutes for me to get a clear view of what I want to see. And what? I'm still confirming a break of structure towards the side. A break of structure towards the side. And I have for a price came down, retest, and what? Start going up. My new order block for me will be this. Will be this point here. This is my new order block. So, guys, tomorrow, my prediction for tomorrow, I'm here to predict the next move of price for tomorrow. Tomorrow, I will want price to, after this break of structure here. Seeing this? This is a break of structure. This is a break of structure. This is a break of structure right here. This is a break. We call it a break of structure. Don't worry, guys. You get to know these things. I'm not saying jargons. So for me, I want price to come into this zone. There is difference between where I took it before and where I'm taking it now. That's difference. Yeah. So I want price to come into this zone and what? I get a clean move. A clean move. Aim for the 1 to 3. I want price to go come into this zone here and what? Hit for the upside. So that it is, guys. That's it's simple. Yeah. Let me say it's simple. It's not so but it takes a lot, guys. It takes a lot. Thank you very much. Mr. Felix, over to you. When is this? Yeah, Mr. Felix, over to you. Yeah, Mr. Felix, over to you. No, no, forex trading this. Oye, apa? Ano,
Afan. Mm,
ginawa niya?
ah, IT with that is today. Me, I know you. I will come. Then
How did you mute it? The video.
hello guys. Hello guys. Hello guys. Hello guys. Okay, sorry about that. Do you know my mic was muted and I was talking? Oh my god. And I was really talking. Wow, 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 wow. Oh my god. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Okay. So let's proceed. Let's proceed. Let's proceed. Wow, and I actually thought my mic was unmuted. Sorry about that, guys. So you have received the source from my friend and brother Joshua. Yes, I believe your mind was like there was a lot of table shattering and all of that. But right now, we'll go into the point where we unravel the mystery for you guys. So I believe you can hear me, right? And you can see my screen. So if you can hear me and see my screen, just drop a 111 on the chat. Just three ones on the chat if you can see and hear me. All right, now more like it. Wow. So I've been muted all this while. Okay. And I was like, guys, drop a 111, and I wasn't getting no response. Okay, so let's just proceed. So a couple of years ago, I was introduced into the forex industry. And then I remember we were going for a lecture, and then a friend of mine was like, guy, how far ahead of forex? Won't you learn it? I was like, okay, because it's an online store, what he told me. I was like, okay, I mean, let's learn, was in 100 level. And he was like, but guy, the fee is high and all of that. I was like, guy, no worries, and all of those stuff like that. But I mean, along the line, it was what it is. I was told those who trade the forex industry were the big banks, apex banks of nations, like the Feds, that is the bank in America, the central bank over there. We have the Bank of England, Bank of Japan, and all of those guys, even Dangote trade the forex market. And I was like, how can I compete with these guys? How can I? Well, thank you, Mr. Pius. how can I compete with these guys? Not until when I had to go for the right thing, which is what? Knowledge. So tonight I'll be unraveling and uncovering for you guys some the essentials in this forex market. So please join with me. I've got two slides here. I've got the nice slicky one, and all of that. I designed it specifically for you guys. But don't worry, I will be using that. I will be sharing that to you guys. I'll be using the boring ones. Okay, Mr. Joshua just sent the, what do we call it? The analysis. Yes. So, guy, why forex? Why will you choose forex? I mean, there are a lot of businesses you can go into. There are a lot of things like, look at tap swap. You can just take your phone and you begin to tap. Just tap as a palm wine tapper. Just keep tapping, guys. The number of guys who have joined Telegram. I see a lot of people every day. So join Telegram. So join Telegram since the launch of Noitcoin. And what this just shows me is that a lot of people react to changes, but they don't actually make the change happen. They don't actually make the change happen. Okay. So, but Mr. Dogara, you're having don't worry, the call is being recorded, so it will be shared to you guys right here on Telegram, and it will be uploaded on the YouTube channel. So, but why forex? Now, there are three things I actually categorize as essentials for anything called financial freedom. Yes, because for me, I came into the forex market because of financial freedom, and I actually chose three things. They must what? I must have control of time, I must have peace, and what? There must be money involved. What is financial freedom without money, guys? You have time, you have peace, no money. Those things are just short circuited. So what? It is because it will give you enough time. You don't trade forex every day. No, 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 no. You trade 5 days a week, 24 hours a day. And even in these 24 hours a day, you don't trade every time. You don't trade every hour. So you have control of your time. You have what? Control of your time. Whatsoever you are doing, you are a student, and think of it. You are a nursing mother, you're a teacher, you are doing your 9 to 5, you are a copper, a student, whatsoever. You have what? Control of your time. And also peace. Yes, peace is also very important, because everywhere you go, for as long as you're a forex trader, your business is what? Legit. Is what? Legit. Now, I'm not talking about in federal government stopping all transactions relating to cryptos and all of that. You understand? Not that. But what? You are legit when you trade the forex market. So you don't need to be afraid of EFCC, whatsoever securities, you don't need to be afraid of them. For as long as forex is your source of income, you are what legit. Because I tell you, even Central Bank of Nigeria, this is one of the things they do with your money. This is what that money you put in the bank, that they will still charge you some little kobo and naira here and there for card maintenance, and all of those stuff. That is what they do. So even though they trade with your money and they still make profits with your money or off your money, but they will still charge you from that same money. So you see, so this is what they do. In fact, the current emir of Kano, the former central bank governor of Nigeria, Sanusi Lamido Sanusi, he said he can sit at the back of his house and make millions through forex. That was what he said when he was sacked as the CBN governor some years back. So you see, this is what they do. This is no fluke. This is not anything hidden. And money, trust me, there is money in the forex market. I'm going to be showing you a lot of things. Now, forex is not a multi-level marketing. I know you know some multi-level marketings like GNLD or Neolife, Alliance, Emotion Global, Oriflame, Long Reach, Green Life. I mean, you can mention a whole lot. But Forex is not one of them. Forex is not a business where you'll be told, okay, bring two people and these two people bring somebody else and this bring this and this bring this. And no. This is unique and different. You don't need to bring people. And this is one of the things that made me love Forex. Like, I earn at my own pace. It's not that when I bring two people and those two fail to bring their two each, then I don't grow. No. You see, you earn every time you want to earn. You have control of when you earn. Your earnings does not depend on what somebody else do. Your earning depends on you and 90% you alone. You understand? So this is one of the reasons I chose Forex. Have you found a reason you can choose Forex here? Are you a student? Are you a teacher? Are you a nursing mother, a pauper, or whatsoever? Whatsoever business you are doing, even if you are a pastor, even if you are a imam, even if you are herbalist. Again, the gods need some sacrifices, right? And cow is expensive. Imagine if the gods ask for cow. Can you afford that? That's just on a light note. So let's forge ahead, guys. Let's forge ahead. So still on the issue of why Forex, because we must actually battle this. Now, the schedule is very, very flexible. Whether you're a 9 to 5 worker, like I've said, you're a student, a nursing mother, you're in the military, Oga Soja, Oga NDLA, whatsoever, Oga Police, you can still do this. You can still do this. See, have you seen people who are addicted to sports betting? Damn. In the church, in the bus, on transit, at school, at the place of their work, they are They are trying to punt in some games, like book some games, you understand? And I mean, some poor connection. Sorry about that, brother. But I believe everybody can hear me, right? If you can hear me, just drop a yes, and if you can see my screen. My voice is clear, and you can see my screen, just drop a yes. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So have you seen those guys that do into sport betting? I mean, you see somebody betting. I believe a lot of guys have even staked their hard-earned money on this Champions League final. You understand? Some last week Saturday, they staked their money that Man City will win Manchester United in the FA Cup final. Of course, all odds were against the Manchester United, but you saw what happened, right? I mean, it is not something like 22 men inside a box were controlling if those guys will earn or not. But you see, it doesn't matter regardless of the situation, because those footballers are able to control what they are doing right there. So they earn whether they lose. But you, who is an addict of sports betting, you lose when they don't win. You get? So this is it, guys. And one important thing is it can be traded anywhere. All you need, guys, is the right knowledge, access to internet, and a smartphone or a computer device. whatsoever. The moment you have access to internet, you can access internet and you can press that buy or sell button, guys. You are good to go. This is one interesting thing about it. Like, this is one interesting. You don't have to, go get that your Timberland, your sneaker, get your white shirt, or no. With your shorts and your singlets at the back of your house, guys, you can print in some dough, man. I mean, I'm just enjoying myself. Yeah, thank you very much, guys. Oh, thank you very much. So let's proceed. So, what is forex? The big question: what is forex, guys? What is forex? What is forex? I mean, forex is just there. So many of us don't even know what forex is. So many of us have been hearing of it, and all of that. But what is it really? So I won't be breaking it down shabbishly for you guys. We'll be going straight to the point. Now, Forex is a global financial market that allows you to trade currencies, as simple as basic. It is a global financial market. What does this mean? That it is what? Worldwide, every nations of the world. And during the COVID-19, somebody was like, Forex will crash, Forex will crash, Forex will crash. And I asked the person one simple question. Can importation and exportation stop? And the simple answer is what? No. Why? Because every country depends on another country for a resource or for some resources. So it can never stop. Why? Because if I want to travel now to America, or I want to rebuild something to America, you get. So there will be what? An exchange of naira toward the US dollar. And if somebody wants to travel from USA, United States of America, to Nigeria, there must be what? An exchange. Oh, Mr. Benjamin, sorry, sir, the call is recorded. So if you're traveling from United States of America to Nigeria, there must be what? An exchange of what? Your dollar to naira. And that is what Forex is, guys. All those your aboki, those bureau de change that we used to stay at just in front of the banks or at some specific locations, right? Now, these guys, what they do is what? Simply foreign exchange. That is it. Bureau de change. That is what they do. Foreign exchange. It's just that they are limited, and we are not limited, because I can tell you, when I buy, I can be selling to somebody who is in China. I can be selling to somebody who is in US, who is in Dubai, somebody who is in Nigeria here. I can be selling to that person. So right from just with a button, with the press of my button, I can buy 100,000 units of dollars and I will sell it without moving an inch, guys. It is a global financial market. It allows you to trade what? Currencies. Think of the currencies. It will what? Allow you to trade. So later we'll be diving deep into these currencies, but let's move further into what Forex is. So it is the largest financial market in the world with an average daily transaction of $6.6 trillion. I guess you didn't read those numbers clearly, right? $6.6 trillion. Do you know how much Nigerian budget was during the time of good luck? It was around 3.3 trillion naira, or 3 point something trillion naira, if it was even up to. It was Buhari who came and just skyrocketed everything, right? And Tinubu. Now, but this is not naira. Do you know how much is a trillion? A trillion naira is what? Is not up to $1 billion. So, but here we are talking about $6.6 trillion average. So it then means that there are days it will go above this, and there are days. In fact, this is just a random number. That this is just a random data given. But this goes beyond 6.6. At some point, it goes beyond it. At some point, it moves slightly below it. But imagine. So what we do here at Jari FX is daily we come and we partake from this 6.6 trillion. You don't have to pick $6.6 trillion. It's not EFCC that will come to you. It's Tinubu that will come to you himself. Right? It's Tinubu. Tinubu will come. Buhari will come. All of them will come to you. IBB will come. Abacha will wake up. Right? $6.6 trillion. Are you King Solomon? Right? But I mean, that is it. So what we do is we come daily to what? Take part of this international cake, because this is an global cake. Sorry, global cake. So yeah, let's just proceed. Let's proceed. Now, moving further into what is forex. So, like I said earlier on, forex is traded 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, from Monday to Friday, and it closes during the weekends. So this then means that tomorrow is the last trading day for the week. And don't worry, I won't be trading tomorrow. I might. Let me not say I won't. I might not be trading. This one that Mr. Joshua has dropped a juicy package for us. It will be interesting to just pack some few dollars with these. But let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. But I mean, 80% sure I won't trade tomorrow. I personally don't trade Thursdays and Fridays most of the times. Not as if I don't trade completely, but most times I trade Mondays to Wednesday. Trust me, what are we getting Mondays to Wednesday? Let's stop there. Hey, okay, so it's traded Mondays to Fridays and it closes during the weekends. That is for forex. Now, forex is forex exchange. It allows you to trade what? Currency pairs. Currency pairs, strictly currency pairs. That's what we're dealing with today. Now, what is traded in forex? I don't know. Can somebody just type it for us? What is traded in forex? If you know, can you just type it for us? If you know what is traded in forex, can you type it for us? Just on the chat, just type it. What is traded in forex? Just few seconds. Going. Okay, I can see somebody typing. Currency. Yes, currency. You got that right, Mr. Benjamin. Yeah, currency is traded in the forex market. But imagine you just went to the market and be like, I've got some currency, and all of that. But I mean, yeah, that's correct. That's true. So, but then it's simply money. Simply money. It's simply currency. That is what it is. Money, currency. That is what is traded. See, you cannot participate in the market without money. Yeah, so money is traded. And let me tell you the truth. A lot of people are getting is opening the gates. A lot of people are getting millions and millions and millions and millions and millions. I mean, I know of a trader in South Africa. I was to meeting a couple some times back like that. Even though he's late now, he got murdered in his car, in his Ford Mustang. Like this guy is a South African. His daily target is 1 million rand. And then 1 million rand, one rand is 24 naira. So that's around 24 million naira daily. Somebody's target. Say to yourself, I will never be poor. I will never be poor. I have waved poverty bye-bye a long time ago, man. I will never be poor. So it is simply money. It is simply money. So let's proceed now. You see, we have some currencies in the forex market that are called the major currencies. Now, every currency or every country in this world have their own currency. They have their own legal tender, right? Their local legal tender. We have here in Nigeria, we have the Nigerian naira. In Ghana, they have the Ghana cedis, and all of that. But we have 8 major currency pairs in the world. 8 major currency pairs that are traded in forex. 8 major currency pairs. In fact, I call them the majors. It is these guys are the biggest guys in the forex market. These guys, sorry, we can't find the Nigerian naira here. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Maybe in the nearest future, we're going to have the Nigerian naira, the Ghana cedis, or South African rand, or different currencies. But these are the 8 major currency pairs we have in the forex market. And number one, as you can see here, is the US dollar. And the US dollar is connected with what? It's denoted with USD, meaning that this US stands for the first 2 currencies stands for the country name, and the first 2 letters rather starts for the current country's name, and the last letter stands for the currency. That is the US dollar. And this Eurozone, Eurozone talk is not just a single country. There are different countries around in the Eurozone. There are different countries in the Eurozone. We have London and all of those guys there, right? Now, we have the GBP, the Great Britain pounds, as you can see it. The Great Britain pounds, GBP. We have the Japanese yen, the JP for Japanese, and the Y for the yen, right? We have the Swiss franc that talks about the currency of Switzerland. Yes, yeah, it will shock you. You're not seeing SWF, right? Yeah, it's CHF. We have the Australian dollar. We call it the Aussie dollars or the Aussie, right? Now, AU for Australia and D for the dollar. We have the NZD, which is the New Zealand dollar. I mean, the country is clear. The New Zealand dollar, and we have the Canadian dollar. So these are the 8 major currencies in the world. It's true. There's no African currency there. Well, it's well. It is well. Maybe we are going to, create our own country. We'll call it the Jerry what now? Jerry Federation. Huh? So we have the US dollar, we have the euro, we have the Great Britain pounds, we have the Japanese yen, we have the Swiss franc, we have the Australian dollar, the New Zealand dollar, and the Canadian dollar. Trust me, you need this stuff, but they are not. You need them. So now let's move further. I believe when Mr. Joshua was talking, you hear him talking about GBP, JPY, that is Great Britain pounds, Japanese yen. You understand? Like he joined GBP and JPY. If you remember what he was showing us, GBP and JPY. Now, what this is called is currency pairs. Currency pairs simply talks about how two different currencies or two different currencies of two different nations are joined together and are being traded. So that's what currency pairs means. And even in these currency pairs, we have different types. We have practically 3 types, which we'll be looking at. We'll be looking into them shortly. So, but then let's look at something. So we have the euro and the US dollar. Now, one thing you need to note is that the first currency in a currency pair, I don't know if I'm too fast. Am I too fast, guys? Am I too fast? If I'm too fast, please say yes. If I'm not too fast or you are understanding me, just drop a 2 on the chat. Thank you. If I'm too fast, Mr. David said yes. Okay. Mr. David, I've got 2 people who said I'm not too fast or they are understanding. All right. So the aim is to carry everybody along. So I'll do well to just reduce a little. Mr. Pius Peter is like, you love to type well, but that's good. Are you a computer scientist, sir, or a programmer, or you are used to playing the keyboard? Oh, that's good. So we have the Euro USD, as you can see on the board on the screen right now. One thing you need to understand is these 2 currencies are not the same when they are paired. They are not the same when they are paired, because the differentiation of these 2 currencies will determine what happens when you click a buy and a sell. Don't get confused. I will still break it down. Now, the first currency, as you can see here, is what? The euro, right? Euro. And the second currency is what? The USD. Can somebody just type on the chat which country has this USD? Can somebody type on the chat which country has the USD? I want to see if you are following. Can somebody? Okay. Sanusi is typing. Which country has the USD? America. Okay. How about the euro? Euro. How about euro? Okay. I'm getting a few people typing. I can see Mr. Sanusi, Mr. Pius. Is that Brother Joshua? You have a namesake here, okay? Hope you guys are taking notes. All right, euro is owned by the eurozones like the London and whatsoever. Now, the first currency, whenever 2 currencies are paired in the forex market, the first currency, as you can see here, is our base currency. Of course, I'll be explaining that. And the second currency is our what? Counter currency, or we can call it the quote currency. The first, like I said, is the base currency, and the second is the quote currency. Now, what this simply means is that when you click a buy, that means you are buying. Now, everything you do in forex, your buy or your sell, when you click a buy or a sell, that means if you click a buy, it means you are buying your base currency. If you click a sell, that means you are selling your base currency. And now, when you click a buy, you are buying your base currency, and that means you are selling your counter or quote currency. And when you click a sell, it means you are selling your base currency and buying your what? Your quote currency. I don't know. Maybe I should explain this on the chart. Maybe I should explain this on the chart, guys. So now what I'm saying is this. You have two currency pairs, right? You have two currencies. You have your euro and your dollar, right? Your USD. Now, okay, let me increase the font size of this. Let's go to 40. Now, like I said, this is our base currency. This is our base, and this is our quote currency, right? Yes, this is our quote currency. Quote, how are they spelling quote again? Oh, QUOTE. Yes, quote. Thank God we don't need spelling to make money, Jerry. So this is our quote currency, right, guys? This is our base and this is our quote. So now when I get to the market and I click on buy, let's say I want to buy, and this is the pair I'm trading. When I click on buy, that means I am buying this. I am buying this base currency, which is what? Our euro, right? And it means I am selling what? The base currency, the counter currency. I don't know if you understand. If you understand what I'm saying. So when I click buy, it means I am buying euro and I'm selling USD. But when I click sell, it means I am selling euro and buying what? USD. I don't know if you understand. We have gotten to the point whereby I need to be asking you if you understand. Do you understand? Any question? Like, do you understand what I just illustrated right here? Do you understand? Okay. Mr. Sanusi said yes. All right. Gotten two people who said yes. So guess it's
Yes.
Claire. All right. Thank you very much. So that is what it is, right? So that's the base and the quote currency. All right. Thank you, Mr. Pius. So now I told you that initially there are three categories of the currency pairs. We have three of them, and we are going to look at these three. We are going to what? Look at these three. Now, number one, the major pairs. The major pairs. Now, these are the most volatile. Now, what I mean by volatile, like the volume at which these pairs are traded in the forex market is very high. This particular ones is very high, and these ones can make you a whole lot of money in like split seconds. They can make you a whole lot of money in split seconds. You get? Now, this is not even all of it, but we are just looking at these particular ones. Yeah, we are looking at these particular ones. So let's see. Oh my God, guys. My partner just sent, Mr. Joshua just sent me something. Let me share it with you guys on the chat. Where is it? I mean, it's just the analysis he just did some minutes ago. Look at it. This is $32. Hey, my God. I don't know if you can see this. How many of you can see this? This is Joshua. This is not nice. Like, allow me to land, man. $32. I don't know. Hope you know how much $32 is. I think, permit me to use calculator. Mr. Joshua, you are disturbing my class, right? So permit me to use calculator. So 32 times, let's just say dollar is 1,400. 1,400. That's how much, guys? 44,000. Am I seeing this clear? I don't know if you can see it. Can you see my screen? 44,800 naira. Okay, how much are they paying coppers again? How much are they paying Nigerian coppers? So within like the call started 8 o'clock, like 3 minutes past 8. This is just 8:56, and somebody's making this. I rest my case. So we move further, or we move back to the major pairs, right? Now, these are the major pairs. And one thing you need to know about the major pairs is that the major pairs are, or they consist of those 8 currencies I showed you. Those 8 currencies I showed you at the top. These ones. Yes. The major pairs consist of these major currencies. Now, what they do is they pair them together. As you can see, we have the euro and the US dollar. We have the US dollar and the Japanese yen. We have the Great Britain pound and the US dollar. We have the US dollar and the Australian dollar. We have the US dollar and the Canadian dollar. We have the New Zealand dollar and the US dollar. We have the US dollar and the Swiss franc. See, don't bother yourself that you want to trade. See, there are some of them here. In fact, personally, I trade number 1 and number 3 most of the times. I can show you my trade history this year. My trade from January down to today is what, 30th of May, right? I can show you. If I've taken 100 trades this year, 90, or let me say 80, will be these two, number 1 and number 3. I think I've taken, I think I took GBP, JPY. You get, but these are the major currency pairs. You don't have to know all of them. Don't worry yourself. You don't have to know all of them. I know you might be looking like, this thing are 7. There are 7 in the major pairs. How can I know all these things? Trust me, you don't have to know them. In fact, in Jara FS mentorship, what we did recently is that everybody picked 2 pairs that is going to focus on. And once you master that, you move to the next. Now, why they are moving to the next is so that they will have other opportunities to what? Shoot their shots. You get? So these are the major pairs. Don't worry, the slide will be sent to you. The link to the slide will be sent to you. Now, not this rough one. I designed something very, 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 what English will I use now? Very exquisite for you guys, right? So now we have the crosses. Now, these crosses are still those major pairs. But the difference is that in the crosses, you will never find a US dollar pair there, a US dollar rather there. Let's go back to the majors. As you can see in the majors, you can locate some US dollars, right? In fact, all of them have US dollars, right? Euro paired with US dollar paired with JPY, GBP paired with US dollar, Australian dollar, US dollar, Canadian dollar, New Zealand dollar, US dollar, and Swiss franc. You can see, right? So the US dollar is paired with all those pairs, right? All those currencies. But in the crosses, you pair all those currencies without joining the US dollar. So if you check from number 1 to number 10, they are all those major currencies we listed, those 8 major currencies, but excluding the US dollar. So you have the euro versus the Swiss franc, you have the euro versus the Great Britain pound, you have the euro versus the Canadian dollar, you have the Australian dollar versus the Canadian dollar, down to the Canadian dollar versus the Japanese yen. So these are the crosses. So you can screenshot it right now. You can take a screenshot of it and you save it, or you post it on your status or whatsoever. I mean, guys, invite your guys. So now we move to the last pair, or the last set of pairs. These are called the exotic pairs. Now, these exotic pairs, you don't have just 1 to 10. You have over 100, because this talks about all the pairs in the world, all the currencies rather in the world, apart from those majors and the crosses, right? Apart from those guys. So you have US dollar, Nigerian naira, you have euro, Nigerian naira, you have US dollar, South African rand, you have the pound, Hong Kong dollar, you have the US dollar and Israeli shekels, you have the US dollar, Hong Kong dollar, you have the euro and the Argentine currency, you have euro and South African rand, New Zealand dollar versus the Nigerian naira, and all of those stuff, right? So those are the exotic pairs. Personally, I don't trade this. In fact, I'm yet to see a broker. You hear about broker very soon or tomorrow, right? I'm yet to see a broker that allows you to trade any currency that is paired with Nigerian naira, because it almost looks like it is one direction. Just buy that currency against the Nigerian naira. So let's proceed. Now, we are moving deeper, right? We are moving deeper. We have 3 things that are important in the Forex market. Number 1 is the bid price. Number 2 is the ask price. And number 3 is the spread. The bid price, ask price, and spread. And trust me, understanding these three can help your profitability in the forex market. In fact, these three things right here have a say in your profitability. These three things here have a say in your what? Profitability. So let's look at what the bid price is. Now, the bid price, it said this is the price at which the forex broker is willing, I told you I was going to explain what broker is willing to buy from you the base currency in exchange for the counter currency. So I will explain the three of them, or these two, the bid price and the ask price. So let's look at the ask price, then we'll go to the whiteboard and I will explain the two of them in total for you guys, or vividly. So they said the ask price is what? This is the price at which the forex broker is willing to sell to you the base currency in exchange for the counter currency. I'll take it again. This is the price at which the forex broker is willing to sell to you the base currency in exchange for the counter currency. So let's just use a quick illustration to do this. Now, let's take a quick illustration to do this. Now, take for instance, let me wipe the board off. Now, take for instance, you went to the market. You want to buy an iPhone 15. iPhone 15. I'm not a fan of iPhone. I'm a fan of Samsung. Do we use Samsung Z Fold 5? Let's just use iPhone 15, as plenty of people like iPhone. So iPhone 15, and now you went to the market. You want to buy this iPhone 15. iPhone 15 just came out then, and then when you got to the market, maybe shopping complex in Yola, or you come to Computer Village here in Lagos or whatsoever place, and then you ask, you say, okay, I want to buy an iPhone 15, and the price the seller gives to you, let's say this is oh, sorry about that, let me delete this one. Yes, so permit me to divide this into two. Hey, somebody said I should please be fast. Okay, let me try, Mr. Sanusi. All right, let me try and be fast. So I don't know how to be fast now, right? So let's say this is the seller, right? So the seller comes and then told you that iPhone 15 costs Mr. Sanusi, the call is being recorded, right? The call is being recorded. Don't worry. You pick up from where you stop, or we can just pray that they should bring the light, right? Yes, let them bring the lights. So the seller asks you that you should pay. Let's use dollars, please. I'm used to dollars now. So the seller asks you to pay $1,000. Now, this price that the seller has given to you is what? His ask price. So this is the ask price that the seller has given to you. This is what? The ask price that the seller has given to you. Let me annotate this like this. Let me use a call out. So this is what? Ask price that the seller has given to you, $1,000. But you, what you have, or what you are willing to buy this thing, what you are willing to buy is not that amount. It's not up to that amount. So, and then you tell the seller, okay, can I pay some $900, right? Let's say $900. Hey, what did I write? $900, right? So this your price you have given the seller is what we call in forex, is what we call the bid price. So it's just like when you go for an auction, the highest bidder carries the product, right, or the goods or whatsoever, the highest bidder. So when you bid, or when you say a price you want to buy something, that is what we call the bid price. And when the seller gives you a price, that is what we call the ask price. I don't know if we get this. Do we understand this, guys? Do we understand? If you understand this, can you just drop a 111 on the charts? If you understand this. I know it is getting a bit hot for some people. Yes, if you understand this, just drop a 1 on the charts. Let's see. All right. So let's forge ahead, right? So that is bid and ask price. I mean, you guys are really, really awesome. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. Like, just going through it. Okay, so let's proceed, right? Let's proceed. So that is what bid and ask prices are. But then what is spread? Spread is very, very basic. We don't need to go to the whiteboard. Now, spread is the difference between the ask price and the bid price. The difference between the ask price and the bid price. Now, when we were illustrating with the iPhone 15, the seller said how much? $1,000, right? And then the buyer said how many dollars? $900. So when you minus them, 1,000 minus 900, that is what? $100. So that is the spread. That is the spread. That's what we call spread. And it is very, very important you know what spread is, even though we'll be diving deeper shortly. Probably not today, tomorrow, right? We're almost done, guys. So now we dive deeper again into the ocean. What is a peep? What is what? A peep. Like, I mean, let me peep into this stuff, right? Now, a peep is the unit of measurement to express. Well, the class should be closing in less than 30 minutes. In less than 30 minutes. By 9:30, we are out. Right. So this is the unit of measurement to express the change in value between two currencies. I'll take it again. It is the unit of measurement to express the change in value between two currencies. I know I was the one who created this slide, but even me, I don't like this grammar. You understand? Let me show you what I mean. Let me show you what I mean, or what I meant. English. Let me show you what I meant. So now, let's say you come to the chart. You want to buy something. Let's say you want to buy, let's use dollar. Let's use euro dollar, euro and dollar, euro and US dollar. So now, let's say at that point, euro is, let's say euro is, what price should we give euro? Let's say euro is around what price? Okay, let's say around 1.00665. Let's say it's around 1.0065. And US dollar, the price of US dollar, that is exchanging US dollar, is, let's say, is around let's say, what price should we give it? Let's give it 1.0000. That's fair. Now, if when you buy your US dollar at 1.000, you buy this particular pair, right, at 1.000, and it moves from 1.000 to 1.00065. Now, that movement that it moved from 1.0000 to 1.00065, now that 65-point move is what we call a peep. That 65 points move is what we call what? A peep. Simple and basic. Now, let me show you something. Can you see my cursor, right? Can you see the right part of my screen, the right corner? As you can see, we have, here is 1.05500. This is 1.06,000. This is 1.06500, right? Now, if you notice, from this price, from this 1.06500 to the next price showing above, it is how many pips? That is 500 pips, right? I don't know if you understand. That is 500 pips, because 7,000 minus 6,500 is 500 pips, right? That's 500 pips, 500 points movement. So from here to this place is what? 500 points movement. So for price to move from this level, right here to this level, it has to take 500 steps for it to get there, and those steps are what we call what? Pips. Very simple and basic. So for price to move from this point to this point, it has to take what? 500 steps. As you can see, this is 1.07,000 and this is 1.06,500. So it has to take what? 500 steps, and these 500 steps are what we call the pips, guys. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. Do you understand this? It is basic. Do you understand this? We're almost done. Almost done. Just a few more slides to go. 2 or 3 slides. Yeah, so let's proceed. So that is what a pip is. Now, yeah, this is the example I just gave you right there. If you really move from this to this, and understand, like, yeah, the example I said, if Euro USD moves from a price 1.1050 to 1.1051, then the 0.001 rise in value is 1 pip. I mean, that's it. Yes. So one thing you need to note is that a pip is usually the last decimal place of a price quote, usually starting from the last decimal place. So let's move now. This is the last thing we'll be discussing tonight, and we call it an evening, right? Now we don't intend to take you guys long hours. I mean, we can do that too, but we don't intend to do that right here. We understand that you had a busy day and you need to rest and catch up with some other things before bed. So now, what is a lot size? Now, this thing I want to explain to you, this particular one, lot size, it can determine your profits in the forex market. I mean, it can determine your profits in the forex market. I don't know. I would have entered this trade that Mr. Joshua called for us. If I had entered this trade with 5 lot sizes, I have to go car stand with that. But let me just explain. Now, lot size is used to measure the amount of risk you are putting in on a trade. It is used to measure the amount of risk you are putting in on a trade. Okay, now let me put it this way. Since a lot of people are very familiar with sports betting, or just normal random stuff, right? Now, when you go to the counter, maybe a Bet Ninja shop, a Sporty Bet, or Bet King, whatsoever. Funny, I know those stuff, right? I'm not a punter, please. I don't bet. I don't like those stuff. So let's say you go there, or you use your smartphone, right? Now, when you stake with 100 naira, 1,000 naira, or $100 or whatsoever, now that money you put is what determines your profits, right? So with the same match analysis that Real Madrid will win the Champions League that you are doing, and I am doing also. But if you place 100,000 naira on that ticket or on that match, and I place 1,000 naira, and Real Madrid wins the Champions League, even though they won, right? Or even though they win, or they won the Champions League, as the case may be, your own cash out will be higher than my own. Why? Because of what? The higher lot you placed, or the higher stake you place on that particular match. Now, this is similar to what we are talking about here. So the higher your lot size, the higher your profit, and vice versa. What that vice versa means, it is also what? The higher your loss. So don't worry, Ajari FX will teach you how to use proper lot size. How to use proper lot size. We'll teach you that. Don't worry. Now, the lot size is what is used to measure the amount of risk you are putting in on a trade. So now, take for instance, you are actually juggling with some eggs, right? You're juggling with some eggs, and then we are both doing this juggling. I carried 10 eggs and I'm trying to juggle these 10 eggs, and you carried 15 eggs and you are trying to juggle these 15 eggs. Now, are they all eggs? Yes, they are all eggs. But my risk is way higher than yours because I'm trying to juggle 15 eggs. So if I should lose, what's going to happen? I've lost 15 eggs. If you should lose, you've lost what? 10 eggs. But compared to my own, I've lost higher. But the thing is, if I successfully juggle these 15 eggs, you sure do know that the accolades, my accolades, or the accolades given to me, will be very much higher than the accolades that will be accorded to you, right? You get. So that's basically what it is. So this is simply what lot size entails. This is what it actually entails. And we are going to show you the different types of lot sizes we have and the implications they have on what? Each trade. Now let's move. And this is pretty much the last place for tonight. Now we have basically 4 types of lot sizes. We have the standard lot size, we have the mini lot size, we have the micro lot size, and the nano lot size. I don't even use this last one. I don't use these last two. I don't like them. They are for small boys, right? I mean, so now this standard lot size, what it means is what? You are buying or selling 100,000 units of a particular currency over the other. Now, what this means is this. When you click your buy, when you click a buy on Euro USD with a standard lot, with a standard lot size, that means you are buying 100,000 units of what? Of euros, and selling 100,000 units of what? US dollars. And the good part of this is that, remember we just talked about PIP, right? That is the point movement of price. So now, for every step that Euro USD takes when you buy with a standard lot, for every steps Euro USD take, you are getting $10 profit. So if it takes 10 steps, as simple as 10 steps, you have gotten what? $100. If it takes 100 steps, you have gotten how much? $1,000. But as you think forward, think the other way too. If it takes 10 steps against you, you have what? Lost $100, right? But don't worry, we'll show you how to maximize those steps in your favor, right? That is why we are here. So the standard lot size what? Makes you get $10 per step. I'm trying to break it as the best way possible. Now, the next one is the mini lot size. Now, the mini lot size is when you are typing it like I asked you guys to download the MetaTrader 5. We'll be seeing how we use that tomorrow. We'll place trade, even though market or the market will be closing for the week. We'll just place a random trade. I mean, just a random trade to test all these four to test them. So when you place a mini lot size, the unit value is $10,000 or 10,000 units rather. That means you're buying 10,000 units of a currency over the other. And for every step that this currency takes, you are what? Getting $1. I mean, so that means if it moves 10 steps, you are getting what? Just $10. Meanwhile, when you are using standard lot, if you move 10 steps, you are getting $100. But with mini lot size, if you move 10 steps, you are getting what? Just $10. Oh, sorry. Now, the third one, micro, I don't use this at all. You are just buying 1,000 units of currencies over the other. So if it moves one step, you are just getting what? $0.1. That is 1 cent. Imagine. So it needs to move like 10 steps for me to get $1. Oh, I'll never be poor. God forbid. So when it moves 100 steps, you are getting what? Just $10. Meanwhile, somebody who use standard lot size is getting what? $1,000. Can you see it? That $10 is not even up to 10%. It's just 1% of what somebody else is getting with the same trade. That is why some people will tell me, Alpha guy, are you not sharing signals? Are you not sharing signals? Share signals with us. I'll be like, guy, the thing is, even if I give you signal, if you don't know how to use it, every signals you get when it comes to the financial market is a double-edged sword. The signal is a double-edged sword. It can kill you. It can kill your account. That's what I'm trying to say. Or it can make your account. But trust me, most definitely about 70-80% is going to kill your account. Because if you don't know how to use it, that is a problem. That is what the problem. So yeah, Jerry FS, we don't really do much of signals. What we'll do is what? We'll do our analysis like the way Mr. Joshua did and showed you what is. You see, it's going to show you this is what I'm looking at. You understand? And you decide when to enter and when to leave. You understand? So now the nano lot size, which is the least, just 100 units of currency value. And for every step movement is what? 0.01. I mean, I don't use this. How is it that it needs to move 10 steps for me to get 1 cent? That means if it moves 100 steps, I'm getting just what? $1. I'll never be poor. I will never be poor. I will never be poor. So guys, these are the little. Now the video will be dropped right there on Telegram. The video will be dropped on our YouTube channel, of which the link will be sent to you once the video is dropped. So please and please guys, do well to go through these videos. Now we are showing you these it's now I we believe you have different learning abilities and capabilities. So some have already grabbed these, some might not have grabbed this at a go. You understand? So do well to download the videos, revisit them before tomorrow's session, because we are going to build off from where we stopped tonight. You understand? So do well to download the video and you watch them. I don't know. I believe you have received value tonight from Mr. Joshua's session down to this session where my humble self has taken. I don't know if you have received value. Can you just drop a fire emoji on the chat? It's about to close. If you have received value, can you drop a fire emoji on the chat?
No receive any value.
Okay, it's like people have not received value. I think we'll have to sit down as Jari FX team to see how to end the bootcamp tonight. Just joking. But if you have received value, please. Thank you, Mr. Is this Mr. Sanusi? Okay. Thank you very much, guys. Hey, my dadu. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. So, yes, tomorrow I won't be using my slide. Trust me, I won't be using slide. I don't like slide because I love being practical. Tomorrow I'm going to use this place. I'm going to use this place. Yes, I'm going to use this place. I'm going to use this place. I'm going to show you guys a few things. Even though fully will be using this place next tomorrow on the last day by God's grace. But then we are going to use this place tomorrow. I'm excited. I love seeing these candles. Like I dream of them. I love seeing them. So please make sure you join up tomorrow. Do well to also invite your friends. I mean, this is free. It is free and free. We have not received it freely. It's not that one that will say, freely have I received, freely have I given. How did they used to say it? We have not received it. We have spent myself personally in the forex market, thousands and thousands of, you understand, bucks have gone. I'm not talking of naira, trust me, I've gone. And then I was speaking to one of my friend, a very good friend. I was telling her that there was a day I lost $500 in forex, my 300 level, first semester. I was watching VC Scope at the school field, Federal University of Technology, now MAU, right? I lost $500. Damn, a week to exam. Like, I was so downcast. That day I cried. I cried. And you know what? After crying, I said to myself, Forex have collected $500. Me, I will collect millions from the market. Yes, I didn't give up. So what I did was what? I went to get mentor, because what I lacked then was mentor. It's not as if the market was so rude that I must take your money. No, no, no. I lacked what? Mentor. So $500, but we thank God. $500 now is how much? Around 750,000 naira. Yeah, but we thank God. Then it wasn't up to that, right? It was just how much? 200 stuff, 200,000 plus thereabouts, or 180 something, 200,000. So, guys, please tune in tomorrow. Invite your friends. It is free. It is free. It is free. And then even after this call, the Jerry FX team will still have meeting, to make sure things are done well. And I'm going to receive floggings for everywhere I've gone wrong. You understand? Like, we are here for you guys. Like, we are here for you guys. So thank you very much, guys. I'll be sure to see you guys and many more tomorrow. Remember, the time is 8 p.m. Immediately after this call, I'll be scheduling it. 8 p.m. tomorrow. Please do well to join up, right? It's same place, same time, same station. How did they used to say it? Well, guys, let me not keep you guys holding. So please do Mr. Sanusi Olamide. Don't worry, we are done. 3% now. Thank you very much for the sacrifice of your battery. Thank you. Go and buy solar, Joe. Yeah, please take care and do have a blessed night rest. Cheers and God bless. See you guys tomorrow.